Today, I am teaching you all how to basically make your first $10,000 in 30 days by flipping real estate contracts like a pro. So I wanted to do this free training because I got a lot of people contact me on Instagram, on Facebook, and they really wanted to get involved in real estate investing, but they didn't have the money or they didn't have the credit to really go out and get a loan and start investing that way. So I figured I would do this free training because it's really easy to get started today. And the things that I'm going to teach you today, you can start today with this information. So please make sure that you're taking notes. And also, please leave me your questions. And if I am not able to get to them on the webinar today, I will for sure email you back with the answer. So drop your city and let me know what's your biggest real estate investing struggle right now. Now, I know that I had a lot of people let me know where they're from. I had somebody from South Africa that's on. So I hope that you're going to be investing in the United States so I can hopefully this information helps you. I want to let you know that if you do stay until the end of this webinar, you're going to receive a special opportunity to enroll into Flip Your Block Academy. I've been talking about this all over Instagram. All over the internet, and it's a really great opportunity, and we're going to get more to that later. So who am I? I am Tiffani D'andria. I am the founder of encouragemillions.com, and I basically teach other individuals how to begin investing in real estate with low overhead costs. I am a real estate investor who loves the hood. I am also a project manager and data analyst for Fortune 500 companies. I've been doing that for the past 8 years. And I'm also a former model, rapper, and actress. And we're not going to discuss that today. And I'm also a mom of 2. Basically, I am just a single mother who wants to make a difference. And that is my primary reason for doing this free training, because a lot of people do not have the knowledge, which what I've been seeing some of you sent me in the chat. You don't have the knowledge, or you lack money. And so I wanted to do this training just for you so that you will be able to do exactly what I did, because it is easy. Of course, you're going to have challenges, but I want you to be able to be a generational wealth. So let me tell you a little secret. My first investment took me 1 year to complete, and I still got work to do. So this is my investment here. And it took me a year to complete. The reason why was because I wasn't focused. I didn't have all of the money I needed up front. So after feeling lost, confused, and unknowledgeable for a year, I learned that it takes money to make money. And this was the aftermath. Of course, the yard is better now, but this is an older picture. But this was that room that you saw right here. I turned that into a laundry room. And the reason why I have my graduation picture right here is because I did all of this while I was completing my master's degree. And like I mentioned, I have 2 kids. So don't allow your circumstances to determine what accomplishments you can have. So I did all of that, and I used primarily a lot of my money, but I am doing this webinar today because I want you to know that you can do that, but you do not have to use your own money. So after trying to learn things on my own, use my own money, max out credit cards, and lose my sanity, I finally learned the art of wholesaling and much more. And here's how. So this is where I need you to take notes. If you have questions, drop me your questions, because right now with this little graphic here, I'm about to explain to you a high level overview of exactly how wholesaling works. So as you see on this graphic, we got a stick figure right here with his leg broke, and he's saying, give me a break. And basically, when you decide to go into wholesaling, you need to understand that you are not just wholesaling houses, you are flipping contracts, and you are finding solutions for individuals. So this particular stick person wants a break. They want to get rid of this home. They are tired of it. Whatever the case may be, that is where you come in, and you're going to get with this seller, and you're basically going to give them a break, and you're going to provide a solution for them. So basically how this works is that you will not be using any of your own money. So what you will do is you will find a motivated seller, such as this one right here. This person is motivated. He wants to sell ASAP. You are going to talk to them. You're going to go out to their home. You're going to estimate repairs, and you're going to come up with a price. Well, both of you are going to come up with a price, and you're going to get under contract with this individual. So in this example, you are basically under contract with this individual, and you let them know that you would like to buy their home for $45,000. Most of the time, you want to try to get under contract for 70% of the after repair value. So if you're at a property and after it's fixed up and it looks real nice, you want to get under contract for 70% of that amount. Okay. So in this case, we're going to get under contract with this seller for $45,000. Okay. Then you are going to assign, or you can use the term resell, your contract to an cash buyer or another investor, and you're going to add in your assignment fee. That fee can be $5,000. It can be $3,000. It can be $10,000. And in this case, we are going to use a $10,000 assignment fee. So you will get under contract with this investor for $55,000. Okay. So you got two contracts now that you're going to take to a title company, a title attorney, who is going to do a search on the property's title, make sure that the property does not have any liens, make sure that no one else is entitled to the property, and make sure that you can get a clear title. Okay, that's what a title attorney will do. And then they will give you a date that you will come to the closing table to receive your $10,000. The seller will get their $45,000, and the cash investor or the other buyer will get the house. So there are 3 secrets to real estate investing with no money down. Wholesaling is the main secret of it all. And a lot of people do not go this route because they are not knowledgeable. So that's why we're going over it today. So secret number 1, the art of flipping contracts. Okay. You need to make sure that the contract that you use has an assignment clause in it. Okay. That clause is going to give you the right to basically assign the contract to that cash investor. Okay. You got to make sure you're using the right contracts, and you got to make sure you're not being greedy. You got to make sure that you're putting an assignment fee that's fair. Okay. So you can't always get a $10,000 assignment fee. Sometimes you may have to go down to $5,000. Sometimes you may have to go down to $3,000, but just make sure that you at least get something. Okay. So also, let me back up and talk about flipping contracts, because another way that you can flip contracts, and you can, without just talking about wholesaling, if you have a little bit of money, you can buy tax deeds in your area, and you can flip those tax deeds to cash investors. So for instance, I was able to purchase a tax deed for $700. It was a duplex that's worth $14,000. I could more than likely flip that contract to another investor and give them the tax deed for around $10,000 if I did not want to go through fixing up the duplex and things like that. So secret number 2, the leads that they do not want you to know about. A lot of people think that driving for dollars is the only way that you're going to find leads when you're wholesaling. That is not true. You need to go on Zillow. You need to look at homes that are about to be foreclosed. You can filter down and look at this, okay? You can go on there and look at pre-foreclosures, and you can also look at for sale by owners. These are the individuals that are motivated that would like to sell. Also, you can get the list of tax delinquent properties in your area and look for the people that are behind on taxes for 2 years or less. These individuals may be more than likely motivated to sell. So secret number 3, other people's money, aka cash buyers. So a lot of people think that the way that you start out with wholesaling is that you find a property, then you find a cash buyer. No, it is in your best interest to go ahead and have your cash buyers, a list, an email list of them up front. And we go over this in Flip Your Block Academy. I teach them how to build an email list using marketing tools and CRMs and things like that and automation. So you want to find your cash buyers. The way that, or one way that you can find a cash buyer is you could put up bandit signs. You can say that you have a home for sale that you don't really have for sale, but you can say that you have a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, or a 3-bedroom, 2 bath investor special. And these people are going to reach out to you. When they do, you can say that, hey, I don't have that property anymore, but I'll keep you on my list. More than likely, they will be, grateful to be on your list because you're doing the lead work. You're finding the properties for them. So honestly, making your first $10,000 is easy. You just need to do a few things. Number 1, you need to use the right contract and always have a contract. We go over this in Flip Your Block Academy, and they also gain access to the 1-page contract that I use when I'm wholesaling. Number 2, you need to research the right lead sites and build your buyers list first. Okay. Zillow is not the only lead site that you can use. Okay. It is not the only lead site that you can use. It's several different ways that you can get leads. Like I told you, tax delinquent properties, and things like that. And also try your best to build your buyers list first. This way you do not run the risk of not being able to seal the deal with your seller. You want to, if you tell the seller that you're going to buy their home, you want to make sure that you have a buyer that will do that. Okay. And number 3, you want to do the work. You will not be able to get your $10,000 easy if you do not do something. The homes are not going to fall in your lap. The motivated sellers, the motivated buyers are not going to fall in your lap. You have to do the work. So let me know which one of these 3 has caused you to stall on beginning to invest in real estate. Is it no money, fear, or giving up before you start? Now, a lot of people I know are going to shoot me a message and say no money. A lot of people, though, are not going to shoot me a message and say fear because they are in denial. Okay? A lot of people are walking around and you're fearful of starting because you think that you just don't know what to do. But trust me, you have to learn by trial and error. That's just like as kids, we had to fall plenty of times when learning how to walk. We had to fall on our bikes when learning how to ride a bike. So you have to release the fear. You have to release, if you're an introvert, you have to get out of that, I don't want to talk to people. If you want to get money in the wholesaling game, you got to learn to talk to people, especially via phone. You got to get out of using email a lot. Try to pick up the phone and call people. And if you are just so shy and you are introverted, get a virtual assistant. You can find really cheap virtual assistants online from different countries and things like that. Most people aren't going to say that they give up before they start, but some do. So let me ask you this. If you could learn exactly how to begin investing in real estate and have the exact system I used to gain over $200,000 in equity and passive income, would you? Let me give you one way that you can begin today. I want you to get the addresses and names of owners in your area, in your county, who are behind on taxes. I bet you're probably sitting there like, well, how do I get that? Your local county's tax assessor's office, okay? Where people pay their property taxes, that is where you can get their information. They may even have it online. Then I want you to find the owners however you can, whether it's Facebook, the white pages, LinkedIn, skip tracing their phone number, or you can use truepeoplesearch.com and find out their phone number that way. And I hope you wrote that down. And then I want you to secure your first deal. I want you to talk to the individual. I want you to see what's going on. If they want to sell, find out a solution for them. And you can do all of this today. So I know that we don't have enough time to go over the entire multiple step process today, but what I've shared today is a good starting point for you. So now the question is, how are you going to move forward after today? I've given you this information. You know that you can put it to work today. Are you going to just try to keep figuring it out for yourself? Or would you like to use my proven formula to flip contracts, find buyers, persuade owners, and gain the money that you deserve? So I have been speaking about this for a very long time. The time has finally ran out. I am excited to let you know that Flip Your Block Academy is enrolling now. And I have, for the next 24 hours, if you sign up, you get early access to Flip Your Block Academy. And you also get my tax lien investing course, which is valued at $100. That is included in the academy as well. So here's what's included in the academy. You're going to get a finance overview, how to find deals, cash buyers, motivated sellers, contracts, and more when wholesaling. You're also going to learn about flipping homes, how to estimate repairs, find contractors, calculate ARV, which is after repair value, and find off-market deals. We're also going to talk about rental properties, how to gain passive income, how to manage tenants, and much more. Okay? So I hope Rod is watching this, but I wanted to use him as an example because Rod was in my private Facebook group, and he is like someone that was a student that I'm just so proud of, because I've sat back and watched him ask me questions here and there and then go out and do the work. And so basically what you're seeing is a post that he made in our group a while back where he was closing on a wholesale deal. And he had his two, contracts, and this is the money that he received during that deal. He also had to go to the closing table and get his assignment fee. He took it a step further, and he has a LLC now, which is Kemet Realty. I hope I pronounced that right. But basically, he does everything that I just explained to you all, and he does the work, so much so that I've actually partnered up with him, and we work together on wholesaling in Birmingham, Alabama. So I'm really proud of him. He is just one of the many people that I've worked with, but I'm just proud of him because he took it a step further and made an actual business and went the route of entrepreneurship. So this academy is all about starting where you are. You don't have to have multiple homes. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to have degrees. You don't have to have a lot of money, but you will start where you are. So this is why the academy moves at a pace. The academy begins right now. You will gain early access, but the academy does not officially open doors and begin work until September 13th. And the academy will actually end on November 1st. So it's a 6-week academy. We're starting where you are. It's all about making money, acquiring equity, finding deals, building generational wealth, maintaining good credit, and being and staying debt free. So you will get the exact step-by-step framework that has helped me gain over $200,000 in equity and over 4 properties in under 4 years. 2 of my properties I actually got within 6 months of each other, and they were both under $5,000. And you will also get the exact contracts I use when wholesaling. You will have weekly live classes, a private group community, and hands-on access to work one-on-one with myself. So please sign up. I can't wait to see who's going to be my new students. For 24 hours, this offer is available to you and only you for tuning into this webinar. So this is your last chance. Please don't miss out. Don't procrastinate. I'm giving you the opportunity of a lifetime. I had some questions come through that I wanted to ask. That I wanted to answer quickly. So someone asked me, what contract does the buyer get? Okay. So the buyer will get a contract just like the one that you wrote for your seller, but instead of you having your seller's information on it, it will be a contract just between you and the buyer. So you will be the seller in that case, and your buyer will be the buyer. Okay. Someone also wrote, where can you find cash buyers? So you will find cash buyers by, like I mentioned, the trick of, posting a bandit sign, a homemade sign, or whatever in your area. You can also do this by posting on Facebook in the marketplace, posting a home, and cash buyers are going to reach out to you. You can also go to real estate investing sites, forum boards, and ask for potential cash buyers and investors from there as well. Okay. So I hope that you all enjoyed it. I'm so thankful that you decided to join on. We're going to have a lot of things going on in the academy. And as people know, and if you don't know, I also help people find their first deals. And that is my main goal of the academy, for you to be able to get your first deal before you leave the academy or by the end of this year. So thank you so very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Once again, please enroll now in Flip Your Block Academy. By